Hello everyone, Al here. Today I am going over God's Menu. And I cannot lie, I've seen this one a gazillion times. Out of almost the 250 million views that it's had, my daughters say I at least have a million of those views. You know that's not possible. But I love watching dance practices. So just as an FYI, I'm going to be reviewing probably some dance practices and showing you my joy, and hopefully you're watching it with me and loving it also. And with all the reviews that are out there, you know, you're gonna have your professional producers, professional dancers, rappers, and all these people critiquing, or somebody who's not even had anything to do with K-pop giving their review on this. I'm doing it as a stay who's watched, I think, all of their videos. There's probably a handful out there that I have not watched, but I'm wanting to do it just so I can share my joy watching them with others. And with this one, I've already seen a million times. That's not to say that I don't want to see it another million because God's Menu is awesome. That is what started me on this track of being a stay. My daughter, okay, God's Menu, fun fact. I'm going to try to do a little maybe fun fact of something, or just some general information that you may not know before each one of my videos. So God's Menu came out twice. It came out on their Go Live, and I'm going to just look at this real quick to make sure I got it right. It's their Go Live. It came out first in June of 2020, and that was the title track of that album. And then it was re-released again in Life, in a repackaged album, in September of 2020. And I think my daughter says it was the summer in between. So it was probably from the Go Live album that I had seen it. And then, yes, because then soon after that, because it was the whole backdoor scene at the end, and then we were waiting and trying to figure out what that meant, and then found out it was because of the backdoor video and album and song and so on. So that's about when, I can't say the exact day that I started being a stay, but it did happen after I watched this video twice, because the first time I was just like, wow, and I was just like, who's that guy? I love that voice. It was Felix, of course. Felix, I love him with that short hair. Sorry everybody who likes his mutt cut. No, I like him with that short hair. He is just perfection there. And of course that's his thing, is he grabs you with his wonderful voice and his little pieces within the songs. And then there it started to grow a little bit more on, once I got to know them, between when I watched God's Menu and when I watched Backdoor, that I'm like, okay, I kind of like these guys. They're all really nice. They're all just so cute. They're all just, you know, and you just, there's little things that make you just grow and love them as time goes. So with no further ado, I will go ahead and start the video. And I think that was recording, dagnabbit, my notes that I have there. So I'm not going to be able to edit that out. Not right now. This is my second video, and I just want to get some content out there. I might even end up redoing God's Menu one other time when I want to watch it. So here, let me take a little sip. These are adults watching it now. Here are my babies. God love them. Okay. Okay, here we go.
네, 손님. 어서 오십시오. 우리 가게는 참 메뉴가 고르기도 쉽죠. 시켜도 가만 만족하지. 같이 지나가다 그네 비둘기까지. 같이 가만 비둘기까지. 쿠키와 소스의 맛 따로 초록. 음미하고 내게 말해봐. 테이스 그 반응을 모두처럼 딱 모두 자극적인 거. I want it till 다 녹여 때까지 온갖 cross boundaries. 경계 따윈 없어 마치 창조받은 그저 계속 만들어가 새롭게. Because we're one of a kind. 누구도 따라 할 수 없는 now on game. 시작부터 다 우리
Okay. Doesn't he just look adorable there? At first, I was just like, when I first was watching this, I was mixing him up with Sigmund, because he just looks a little different. I think he looks a bit thin here, and not as big as he usually is. And I think that's why I might have at first mixed him up, and because I think Sigmund does the second verse of the same scene. So there's so much jam-packed in this. I'm not going to stop every 2 seconds because you may have already seen it, and you just maybe have to watch it a couple times to catch all of the significance and all of the little pieces throughout. So I'm only going to stop a few times on a couple things that I love and adore or know. I love this move. Oh. That move right there with the serving, if you watch, there's a video of Lino teaching the basic steps to backdoor. I know I saved it on my other account that I have. I've saved like all of their videos, but I'd say that because I'm like, one day I'm gonna learn that damn move. I'm gonna learn those steps because I just get such, it'll get me moving. I might lose some poundage. You never know. But okay, I gotta take a breather. And then, okay, Han. I love Han. I love Han. Here we go.
Like a chef, I'm a 5-star Michelin.
Okay, him and that short hair. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry to my daughters who like him better with his longer hair. Sorry. That right there is perfection. And then with his voice, it always surprises people. So it's his thing, and it just makes you, for some reason, knowing how sweet and adorable he is, to being able to have this persona in the videos, and how he comes across there. Yum. Here because there was a review that I watched, and the guy, as fast as that was going through, and it goes by so quick, this little dance scene that they have, he was just like, oh, those sneakers. He named the sneakers the brand the year they came out. They were a special edition of some sort. I still can't figure out which ones he's talking about. But he was just like, I'm like, okay, that's a dude for you. I had no idea what he was talking about. And sometimes I still try to stop to think, which one was he talking about? I could not tell you which one he was talking about. It was pretty funny.
계속 만들어가 새롭게 Because we're one of a kind 누구도 따라할 수 없는 their own game 시작부터 다 우리 거 잠깐 떠나갔다 해도 결국 다시 찾게 돼 여기가 식지야 내 매 지금부터 싹 다 입맛에 다 때려박아 모든 그냥 집어
Oh, this is awesome. Tell me this is not awesome. Love this part. I love how they have the girls. There's that beat again. Okay, last little time I'm going to stop it. First, I love that they have those girls in there. That's just pretty awesome. All of the dancers that they always have in their videos are awesome. And from here on out, I will comment so much on how I just love watching them dance. That's between Felix's voice caught me, and then their dance, their choreography, and not just the choreography itself, but their synchronization, how they just look like one movement, how they're so, I gotta find the words to describe, but it's so satisfying to me to see them dance because they're so good at it, so good at it. But this little piece with Benny here, oh, little baby, I love his rapping, okay? But supposedly when they were going over this song with JYP, and I think I'm correct here, and if I'm wrong, it doesn't matter. It's my opinion, what I think I know. But when they were going over the song with JYP at the end, he says like, no, I need to add something else at the end. They needed another little hook or something. So that's when he came and wrote this last piece again and put it in at almost towards the very end of it all being done, and added this piece, and it's my favorite. Maybe second or third favorite of the whole video and song, but yeah, it's up there. Love that music. Gives it the perfect ending, does it not? Does it not? Yes, it does. Oh, wait. Sorry, of course, the best part that I don't want to stop too early. And just catching that they say backdoor there is pretty cool, and how then they have backdoor released. That was again just the time frame from when I was starting to become a stay, and I'm here in the United States if you haven't figured that out, and I'm one of the kids from all around the world. I'm an older kid, but I'm a mama stay, but I just love that, and I just love God's Menu. It will always be my favorite because that's what got me hooked. I will always listen to it if it were to come on, and I think that's why my kids say I've watched a million times, because I may have watched, and just not this video, but like other person's reviews, or just the song itself, or the one where they have the words and you're learning the words to it, the English version of the words, and seeing how it could be in the different languages, the dance practice, that you name it. If it was involved with God's Menu, I was there. So hope you enjoyed. Be kind.